Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the all-new Screamliner. Wow! We haven't heard a reverser like that from a Dreamliner for quite some time, I don't think. Even Aero Mexico not doing it much these days. Welcome everybody, it's Wednesday and it's gusty conditions here at London Heathrow. Let's put it that way. We're all set for the rain. Mother Nature can literally sling what she likes at us now. Shed effect. Literally, if it's not one thing, it's another. Literally. It's just, you can't make it up. You can't make it up, mate. Live from London Heathrow. Welcome, everybody. What appears to be a southwesterly at the moment, and the SOC's looking pretty active, as you can see. Winds expected to pick up quite considerably over the next few hours, most definitely. Now, what we are on is oh, GP, stand by. Oh, that's right. What we are on is runway 27 right. Yeah, 27 at London Heathrow. Now, this is about to enter the airspace right about now, where depending on the wind direction, of course, where the shed effect, the winds blow up and over and across the airfield from the maintenance sheds here at London Heathrow. This guy's struggling a little bit. Definitely struggling a bit there, son. Go on, hold on to it. Let's see, you get into a sort of like a wave. It's one of those sort of like oscillation moments, isn't it, where you overcompensate, then undercompensate. Oh, they're bringing it in straight now. Here we go. Go on, go on. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh. BA training captains, look away now. Now that pilot may be back in the sim by the end of the month, or quite soon, just to brush up on their skills. It's not a bad thing, don't get me wrong, man. I mean, some people are a little bit more sort of like used to it, or should I say established, whereas some of these guys are pretty new to it. Maybe their first time landing in severe conditions like these, and it's not really that severe at the moment, to be honest with you. I'd say, what are the winds at the moment, GP? 20? So this is where you really get to see. Okay, 17 knots currently. Look at the wings flexing, man. I know I see it, I know I keep saying it, I say it every time, but it is just fascinating to see these machines reacting to the conditions. There's a big gust there, nicely done, drilled it. Yeah, we do have a gear down issue on a 330, which is not uncommon, but there you go. So that could be anything from a faulty brake. In other words, the wheel has not continued to spin and not been broken by the auto systems, or potentially there's the wheel well fire indicator has possibly failed, and therefore they need to leave at least 2 minutes before they're happy that those brakes are cool enough to and also that they're not getting any fire warning from the main undercarriage itself. That could be one of the reasons. Like I say, the other reason is a possible brake issue, but nothing to see here, nothing to see here. Oh wow, that's good. Diamond Girl, the 330 we saw, and I mean emotionally, folks, that we saw going to Chateau Roux on the weekend, hearing that she's gone for a repaint. Who mentioned that? Aviation in 4K, thank you for that info. Well, the reason why we're filming here and not in the field is because of the action's here, isn't it? Easy. Okay, fair enough, Stephen. Get it down, son. There we go. Yes, Stephen, the reason we're not filming in the field, in the paddock, as we call it, at the moment, is because obviously all the actions here on the north side of the airfield, of course they will switch operations. If conditions get really heavy, they may possibly divert the landing runway to the southern runway 27 left. That being the case, we will have to move pretty sharpish, and Stephen, your wish will be my command. We will head over to the paddock. This is a 737 MAX with Iceland Air, the size of the writing on it. Easy. Oh, pick up speed. Wow, look at him go! No, we've only just gone live, man. You're the second. Sorry, man. Keep us posted. BA pilot, did you get mine? And I had a Virgin pilot come up to me just before we went live as well. Did you get mine? But no, unfortunately, we weren't live at the time. Unfortunately, but it wasn't so. It was quite. It wasn't as breezy then, was it? Early morning. Steve had a missed approach going into Dubai on the 380 yesterday. No panic due to watching Big Jet TV. This looks like Air Baltic's A220. Again, visiting London Heathrow. Good to see them back. The original launch customer for the A220, but as it was then, the Bombardier CS Global 300. Not Global, sorry, CS 300. Global's the private jet. Easy, son, easy. Nicely done. What's he saying? Oh, okay, Ben Brown, who's on the bank over there, popped down for the day. He's going to get the bus back later. There he is there, look. Just a wave, Ben, in his old manky Max hat, which is now very manky, but it's warm. It's nicely warm. I'm not talking about like food stains and stuff like that. But Ben telling us that Air Baltic have leased that aircraft to Eurowings. Eurowings. So it's a Eurowings operation, not Air Baltic. Air Baltic are a Gatwick operation. America. This is where you see a lot of the flight surfaces moving about. Flaperons, rudder. Bosh, there she goes. A little bit of a lurch to the right. Got to make step on it. Turning around, isn't he? You can't do that, son! It's against the rules and regulations. Okay, right, straight out the box we've got returning member John 45305. Yes, sir! Sir, yes, sir! G'day, everybody. Anthony Barry. How I missed this, loving it. Great. Alster 744. This is giving us Storm Eunice vibes. Well, we're hoping around about the 2 o'clock mark, maybe even. What's the time now? Oh, okay, it's 12 away. So the winds are predicted to start getting a little bit more tasty, should we say? Any time now, really. Start up. Ben Brown predicting rain at 4 o'clock. I tell you, mate, get your waterproofs on because you might be a little bit out there. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever happens, we'll see the rain coming. Easy. Hey! Someone's got to get home, haven't they? Did you get me? David Edwards, really windy here in West Cornwall, and the worst is yet to come. I have had a weather alert on my app. Crazy aviation. Yes, they were, indeed they were. Okay, so these sheds here, as you can see, are pretty big, but there's a lot of infrastructure around here where when they're on southwesterlies, when the wind is southwesterly, around about now is when these guys are starting to get hit. There it goes now, here we go. Hearing Chicky Armitage has gifted 50 Big Jet TV memberships. Chicky, really, what a wonderful, generous thing to do. Anybody gifting membership, thank you very much indeed. If you've been gifted a membership, please come in and say thank you. Easy! Landing it quite far down and landing it quite fast as well. I don't know if the approach speed is a little bit higher to sort of like try and counteract that wind. You would have thought maybe, you know, I know from golf, when you hit a golf ball low, it keep it under the wind if you can, but hit it low and fast. And I would imagine, just from a pure point of view of understanding aerodynamics and speed and stuff like that, I would imagine that you'd want a little higher approach speed, would you not? But maybe not. Maybe I'm completely wrong. But look at these trees are blowing, man. The trees are blowing. Etch-a-sketch this one. Maybe a little sort of like, not mop of the brow, but a little sort of like, whew, thank God for that. Because obviously if you've been, regardless of whether you've been flying, well, actually, to be honest with you, if you have been flying the inner UK routes or a domestic route or a European route, you would have known that your return back to London is likely to be a little bit frosty, should I say. A330. Now this looks like a Neo. Nice one. Easy, son. Easy. Come on. Get it down. Ooh. He's hit that shed effect there, and now you might get a little bit of over the field turbulence. Easy. There we go. Nicely done. Yes, there we are. Aviation in 4K needs to mark these ones really as sketchy landings. That one was definitely a little bit sideways, but also good for the pilots later on, so that they can come in and watch their individual landings. And thank you to Aviation in 4K, by the way, for continually putting up the sound, the time marks. Sorry. Time stamps, sorry. Yeah, the microphones have been covered over for the water, folks. So they may be a little bit. It may be a little bit drowned out. My voice might be a little bit drowned out, but they're directional. So, well, they're omnidirectional actually. These little fellas. But you're going to get the wind affecting the quality and also the water protection. Stuart, no, they're not. Oh, they're not egging. They've got no idea we're here, man. It's not like they're so. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There we have it, 50 memberships gifted by Chicky Armitage, thank you. Andy Chase is a new member. Scott, a kind of want to ask a silly question. Scott, go ahead, my friend, bring it on. Digital Dave, you're louder than you used to be. Susie B, Trone Hunter, John Walton, we have our first 380 in 12 minutes. Thank you very much indeed. Sound is great, Gary Pitt, Chad Hart, Jimmy G, good afternoon. Karina Robot Planes and Planespotting. Sherry Hellier, Michael Kidell, Adam Ross, Joanna B, was that plane Wallington? No go arounds yet, mate. We haven't been on for more than sort of like 20 minutes, but Basil Sims, good afternoon everybody, hope you're doing well. Hopefully I won't miss that question that that gentleman was asking, but go ahead, Scott, and ask away, because that's what we're all here for. If I don't answer it, then somebody may get involved, but hopefully I'll pick it up. Julie might pick it up, I don't know. Easy. Synchrony. There we go. She's down. The Brit in Hungary. I nearly read that. The Brit is Hungary. I think he basically talks for everybody, doesn't he? We Brits are hungry. Nobody likes us anymore. We can't even get tomatoes. And wherever he may be in the world. We don't have a clock on the camera. Clack. Oh, easy, easy. It's going to get tasty, isn't it? Stick around, folks. Because, yeah. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the rain. Oh, Ben over there facing it. And come on, son. Get your waterproofs on, because look, it's all nice and sunny here at the moment. But look what's coming. Dun, 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 dun. And I bet half these pilots are like looking down the runway and looking at that big black immense cloud thinking, thank God I'm landing now and not half an hour later, because I reckon that's about 30 minutes away, that big rain cloud. Hopefully the winds will get tastier as well. I think they will, to be honest with you. But ultimately, this is the worst case scenario for these folks. Very skilled pilots, right from the young rookies all the way up to the oh, easy. Dipping that left wing in. It's kind of the standard. Read all about it. It's the kind of standard procedure is to dip the if the wind's from the left, you dip that left wing in, get that gear down first, and not the other one, because obviously you've got the potential of the aircraft sort of like oscillating and flipping, and you know, then you're in a go around situation. Anyway, next please. Yeah. All the big levers and steam and all that kind of thing, and like, you know, then the dog pulls the curtain aside and it's like, oh hello. Is it an analogy? An analogy. Look at those big flexy carbon wings, man. Now, of course, don't forget, folks, that later on, when the rain is here, we're going to get to see these reversers in full action. There's no place like home. LMC is a returning member. Welcome back, LMC. On many 11-minute delay on the right to Heathrow. Lloyd Bell. She's on toast. A380 maybe 5 to 10 minutes out. Thank you. Of course, we've got aircraft in the hole by the looks of it. In fact, look at that. There's already some weather across the south of the field there. But it looks like I'm surrounded, folks. Looks like I'm surrounded. We're all ready for you. Come on, Mother Nature. Let's have it. Wow. Is that Scouser Alec, did you say? Sat on his bus. And it's Scouse Alley, and it's sat on top of Molesley Hill Quarry. Well, it's Scouse Alley, so. Hey, Satter. I've sat on top of Molesley Hill. Sat on top of Molesley Hill, eh? Snowing like. I don't know. Hey, Alex, up on Molesley Hill. Take it easy, Alex. Take it easy. Calm down. Richmond Miller has gifted 10 Big Jet TV memberships. Thank you, Richmond. Lovely to see everybody here today. Hope you're doing well. And it's great to see you all. Well, meet you all, see you all, talk to you all. EK1 making circles behind my house. Doug Clayton saying I can see it in a Lamborn old. Doing a Lamborn walk. Oi! Mikey Van der Aaron whistle. He's a good whistler, his old Mikey VDA. Single aisle jet minibus. Showing his skills there. That was airtime Irish saying BA319 from Newcastle. Hey! Bits and Pieces UK, good afternoon. DJ Marquis, a bit far off on the Scouser accent, absolutely. Good afternoon all, looking forward to some very tasty landings. Paul B08, Digital Dave, Teresa Tinworth. So pleased I'm not a passenger on board today. I'll be honest with you, it's fun, man, it's fun. Especially if you get a go around, you know. Yeah, you see it coming in and you feel the altitude dropping about now. Looks like it's hanging there, but trust me, man, they're doing about 160 mile an hour right now on approach. Of course, they've got the winds to deal with, crosswinds as well. So that left-hand wing, well, our right, his left, will be the side that they will more likely try and touch down with first, just because obviously the wind is coming from its left. So they'll be crabbing right now, tracking straight. Well, actually tracking left, but heading straight. Very nice. Effortless. Here we go. I know my rain clouds, folks, and I can tell you now, look at the rain. You can actually see the rain falling, and it's gonna hit me, I reckon, the next 20 minutes at least, and it's heading this way. So wish me luck, and like I say, hold on to your hatch, boys. I got me waterproof phone case, which is going to go for a proper test today, mate. A proper test. Of course, it's going to get livelier as well, folks, because the reverser action, you're going to see it in action because of the dispersal of the water. Quite timid, but I can assure you, when you hit with one wheel like that, it's like boom, bang, you feel it, you know, you feel everything, all the overhead bins shuddering away. start up on that United trip, or is it the second engine on that Turkish trip? Anybody not getting notifications when we're live, the best thing to do is uninstall and reinstall whatever app it is that may be our app or the YouTube app. Oh, and yeah, apparently we're having technical issues with our app today in sending a notification out, folks. So sorry about that. But like I say, always make sure you duplicate by putting your notifications on when you subscribe to the channel, and turn on the little bell as well. Oh, easy, easy. There we go. Ha ha ha. It's coming closer and closer. I shouldn't send Ben to get me a cup of coffee before he'll be alright, he'll be alright. He's got his book with him. Easy! Sink rate 100. Oh, he's crabbing it. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Oh, we got a shield. Nice landing. Nicely recovered there, mate. Whoever that is. Set that one down, Aviation, in 4K. Welcome everybody, welcome all new members. Mia is a new member. It's raining in Leicester, Monkey Boy. Q, Qatar, A380, 30 minutes out, Steve Callahan saying. So we've got a couple of 380s inbound, folks. Get ready for this. Shouldn't laugh really, but all the fun of the fair. Hold tight, hold tight. Come on, girls. The louder you scream, the faster we go. Imagine the pilot saying that on the plane. 50p a ride. Come on, girls. Scream louder. And boys, yeah, girls and boys and people. Come on, folks. Scream louder. Airtime Irish BA320 from Manchester, Gary Pitt. Repetition for emphasis, best streaming channel anywhere. Thanks Jerry and Jenny for your shows. Gary Pitt, entertainment top. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, everybody. Here for you in the harshest of times, as we always have been. Was it 67 days non-stop, every day live during COVID? For our very good people, and helping them from pulling their hair out, climbing the walls, like I would have been, to be honest with you, had it not been for what we were doing. Keep yourself busy. Always a good thing. United. It's United. I don't know if the wing mainframe is carbon or alloy. I think it might be alloy with carbon skin. I think it's a single carbon component, the wing. Most of it, easy. I know that hit by this, I'll be very surprised. Yeah, I think when I was walking around the Airbus facility in Broughton, when I was looking at the A350 wing assembly line, interesting factoid is that the A350 wing skin is the largest single carbon component in aviation, I believe. Although, I imagine, it's an interesting one, isn't it? Has the 777X got a new wing? Has it got a carbon wing? The X. X-plane. Wind's definitely picking up now. Gonna get it. You're gonna get it. So you're even confident? What's that GP? You're either uber confident, but even the most confident of pilots can never predict a sudden gust of wind or ground turbulence or... Easy, there we go, there's the left wing dipping in there. So that's a kick of the rudder, I would imagine, or is it, oh, here it comes, here we go, here we go. I beat Ben in his prediction. Gonna rain till 4 o'clock. Stay under that tree, son. I've got me wipes ready. Might sort of like just get the edge of this particular one. Now, at this point, there's a possibility the onboard systems, the automated systems, could call wind shear, in which case that's it, up they go. However, sometimes the pilot may override it. Also get a wind shear warning sometimes when the aircraft has touched down. Easy. Say it back then. Just wanted to get these. So very back, sat on the back and stack. Here she comes. Fully established. 7 miles. Thereabouts. 321 Neo by the looks of it, with TAP in from Portugal, where I bet the conditions are a little bit more favourable than this. He's battling it now. That was the shed effect right there. Now he's going to get a bit of effect from the Virgin hangar as well. It's a bit like walking down a very busy city street that has winds whirling around between the buildings. He's got it very smooth, very smooth. Nice. Yeah, for sure. Should have worn gloves. Can you believe it? Can you believe I'm saying that? Should have worn gloves. Rogue strap. That looks like a very established, confident pilot right there. You can see it on these other jets as well. This is a heavy. But you can see a rudder action where they're actually keeping the aircraft in a straight line, but actually tracking. I think it's the right word in saying it. They're actually tracking to the left, crabbing, so to speak. Pointing the aircraft left, basically. Counteract those winds. Smooth as. There we go. Classic British Airways. Hello, Tower. Here we go. The big lad. Qatar following it as well later on. No doubt. Likely to have. Big separation behind the 380, of course. I'm going to get a proper face full of Dunlop here. Really? Oh, that's a tricky one, isn't it? Have to wait and see what the... Now look at the rudder, folks. See the rudder moving there? Look at him making all those adjustments. Or her. Big wings, still flapping, man. It's where those outboard ailerons, those split ailerons, are really going to work now. Of course, big wing, big sail-like wings on her. Got it. Oh, nice as well, mate. Beautifully done. Go on, son. Nice. Yeah. Okay, well, I dodged one there, look. Dodged one there. He's south of the field. You got rain there, GP, or not? Definitely rain south of the field, isn't there? I like a little hutch sort of thing. Well, you can put that thing outside, can't you? Go on, get out! Two top-notch landing right there. Smith's sister, Stephen Lusk and Paul B08, smooth operator there, 380, nice Dom.
Ceylon, worth the wait. Vicky Denning for getting it all the way and tidy towed it down. Beautiful.
Fought it all the way, sorry. My apologies, Vicky. Oh, ordered them now, Nice. Got to give it up for the small jet pilots, man. It is one of those ones that's sort of like questionable whether, you know, it's easier in a small jet or is it easier in a large jet? Personally, I would say because of the larger tail plane and the size of the fuselage and the more undercarriage and all those sorts of elements put together, I would have said that the bigger jets are more susceptible to high crosswind landings than the little ones. Made it through the first phase of the shed effect. Now there's potentially a little bit of ground effect going on now. Easy! I think it actually looks more dramatic than it actually is on board the aircraft because it's all in control with them getting that left-hand side down first, isn't it? Anyway, it's the way I look at it. Another couple heavies. God, I proper dodged a bullet there, didn't I? With that rain. Got a little tiny spot. The south. Southwest is moving sort of like northeast, isn't it? Oh, really?
Mick, g'day to you. Lucy Roberts. Get to watch this before going to the solicitors. Kaylee Gardner, g'day to you. BA320 from Gothenburg, Airtime Irish. Thank you for those updates, Airtime. Salurksalon. I would pay good money to be in the cockpit watching the pilots landing these conditions. Better than a Florida roller coaster, I reckon. Oh, that's debatable. But yeah, given the option, I'd rather be in the flight deck of a, say, 757 or something crazy like that. It'd have to be a Boeing, I've got to be honest with you, because when you watch cockpit videos of Boeing operations, so they're always a lot more, there's a lot more movement you can see going on with the pilot, obviously because of the yoke, compared to the left or right stick, where you just don't see the movements hardly at all. You'll see more likely to see the rapid movement of their feet, making adjustments to the rudder. Maybe going out, unless they've
Okay. The Americans. Easy, sit great. Yeah, there we go. Keep it in the straight line. There we go. Fly it in. Eyes on the end of the runway. Oh, there we go. She's down. Nice. Folks, if you're unfamiliar with Flight Radar 24, most of these people giving readings of where these aircraft are coming from or going to or whatever, they'll have their Flight Radar app open. There are other apps obviously available, other radar apps, but a lot of people use Flight Radar 24, that's our app of choice, and they will be identifying an aircraft by just literally clicking on the icon. And then it will give you details on the aircraft, where it's come from, how long it's been flying for, what altitude it's flying at, etc., etc. And it will give it will track back from its original departure point as well. So you get to see the whole flight, where it's come from, etc. And that's available at Flight Radar 24, which is a fantastic app and a very popular app around the world. Through that gap there, I think. Maybe overcompensated it and then... Oh, easy, son. Oh. Such an easy thing to do, isn't it, when you've got a big piece of machinery like that. That's the gap I'm talking about there, between those two hangars. Maybe even those two hangars there. Obviously, as the aircraft is flying straight down the centre of the runway, it's hitting all these different turbulent pockets. First one being those big sheds off to the right there with British Airways. It's what we've called the shed effect for many years now. And then after that you may see another little lurch, which is where they hit that clear pocket. Hit another one, another little bit of turbulence before they touch down. Literally from the terminals themselves as well. Nicely executed. Textbook landing, really. See a big cloud off there to the south. Very, very fortunate at the moment, I have to say. Certainly seems to be, because that is the direction of the wind. Tiny spots of rain, nothing significant at the moment, but we've got all the gear and no idea. coffee and eat my burger in peace. Oh, we don't like this. Or she doesn't like it, or they don't like it. Let's just say Dave. The pilot. Little Air Serbia. Go on. There it is. Clean. Little bit of top of this cloud above me now. But only tiny little spits and spots. All carbon wing, well, carbon skinned anyway. See a lot of carbon components in there, lightweight alloys making up the ribwork of the wings. I'd imagine this is Etihad. Slap it down. Very unique livery with Etihad. A lot of people like it. Never heard anyone say they don't like it, so Alex Hilton, wing flex, wow, that's good to hear. I'm glad you're seeing it, because I'm only looking at it through a tiny little monitor, remember. Airtime Irish, that one from Abu Dhabi. No go-arounds yet, Rachel, but the worst of the conditions are yet to come. Cable 380 was used on late in the day LHR LAX routing. That's going back to a 777. Jerry, what do you think of Air Serbia's livery? I like it. Yeah, again, it's another one of those unique liveries, isn't it? Very unique to themselves, and I like it when an airline paints the engine cowls, but obviously, wow, listen to that thing. Taking off into very bumpy conditions. Yeah, all in all, I think Air Serbia's livery is a nice one. Easy, easy. Nose up attitude there. This is where speed is important. Speed is your friend. You need to maintain that approach speed. SAS in their old livery 320 Neo. Nicely done. All sorts of things going on. Okay, apparently we have a storm name, folks. Noa, N-O-H, N-O-A, November Oscar Alpha. These conditions that we're in right now, it is Storm Noa, so we can actually include that in the title now, can't we? Oh, now the wind's picking up. Here we go. Stick around, folks. Could get exciting. Well, it will. Oh! So it is promising to bring... Yeah, stay indoors, folks, and keep your bins strapped down outside, and your shed, and your fence panels. Keep the cats in, keep the dogs in, walk the dog early. Batten down the hatches, because it's gonna go off. Nice. Relatively. I do quickly is strap off this do what? Do what, GP? What's that? The BA pilots are, I don't know about more used to it, but obviously as they're based here, they kind of know what to expect on approach to 27 right, but they sometimes get it wrong. There we go, nicely done. Little bit of a hop, skip and a jump there. Nice! I have sealed off the area where my hand is. Wheezy! Swiss. Drilled in. Of course, Swiss operating the 320 as well as the A320. Sorry, the A220 as well as the A320. Oh, look at that! Oh no, what's that? Hold on a minute. That's not the MD-11, is it? No, anyway, I'll forget about that. It's just cat on. Let's get this. Sorry about that. This looks like it's probably a... See, I mean, you've got to think of the side, the height. 70 feet, I think, from the ground to the tip of the tail on the A380. So it's a big old lump in it. Look at the rudder adjustments going on right now. Split rudder assembly, of course, on the A380, as well as other big aircraft like the 777. Strong smell of Jet A1 right now. Okay, what have we got? What have we got? Bring it in. Obviously, you know, a bigger aircraft's got bigger flight surfaces and therefore is potentially able to handle the conditions better, maybe, I'm thinking. So maybe it is the larger jets that are easier to land than the smaller ones. I don't know, need a qualified pilot to tell me. That's just my theory, of course. Livery looks dated. Is it Qatar or is it typecasted? see the flaperons behind the engines. You can just about see the flaperon moving there, in unison with the other side, of course. Easy, bosh! Yeah, she's down. Big set undercarriage. It's clean flight surfaces. It's got clean flaps. Quite a rarity for a 200.
Bailey A380 on the routes I took. I used Emirates quite a bit. Right now, thank you airtime. Clear for B. Love a triple, yeah. Wheel. Great seeing so many new names here, by the way, folks. More rain, but again looks like it's going to skirt the lower southern southeastern part of London Heathrow. Hello there and welcome to London Heathrow. Today, gusty old winds over. Lufthansa 320 Neo, old livery. Easy. Nice. Nailed that one.
Briar Gaming, welcome back, Briar.
Good to see you. And again, big shout out to anybody who has gifted Big Jet TV memberships today. We really do appreciate it, as do the people who are gifted. Thank you so much. Wonderful thing to do. Very generous. Easy, Sam. Easy. What am I'm going to stop filming. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it static until you tell me that I'm filming. Another go around, there's another go around, and let's see if the gear go up quick. That's 2 on the trot. Wow. Gear staying down, so that is wind shear warning. Aircraft stabilised, gear going up. It's a 330 Neo as well, isn't it? I think. Delta 339. Where's this? He's taking a different routing. Previous jet. Of course, that will all be passed down through the to other aircraft on approach, warning wind shear at 2 miles or something like that. I don't know if this is 2 miles out or what, but
been warned, and I'm not having any of that. I'm British Airways, don't you know? We'll get her in, we'll get her home. Get these passengers. Nicely done. Easy, easy. A330 CEO. Blooming heck. Still go for it. Looks like a Delta jet with possibly Pratt & Whitney engines or CF6, one of the two. Easy. Oh, mate, fair play to you. Braving it. BA380 from San Francisco, around 6 minutes. Nick Gray saying, thanks folks, thanks for all your updates. No, what's my that 200 that I was telling you about that has been washed recently, looking beautiful, man. It's brand new. She just rolled out the factory. Daniel Banks, sorry, why do planes keep the gear down if wind shear and not if just the go around? Daniel, the reason why they keep the gear down is because of the winds being so violent. They have to stabilise the aircraft in terms of flight and be happy with everything before they bring the gear up. That's the way I perceive it. But it is all about the configuration or the reconfiguration of the aircraft, because they obviously need to Oh, so we've got to come off completely. We've got to stop the stream. Just do it, mate. Well, just do it then. Go on, then do it. Yeah, which means what? You just asked me if there's planes coming in. Are we going to miss anything? Right, okay. Wait till this one has landed then. Honestly, man, honestly, we give this, honestly. Yeah, honestly. Okay, right, go on then, do it. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to reboot it or what? Do you want me to reboot it? Okay. Alright. Just everyone's good. Watching the back screen. You didn't, Chili, mate. You didn't, man. You didn't. Yep, that's what I want to do. go around number 3. We just got that one in time. Yeah. That's winch shear. Let's see how the big boy handles it. Got it. Got it. Interesting that some of the wind shear moments are actually happening quite far out. Bits and bobs. Ollie in sports. Apparently. New member. Welcome, Ollie. Sorry about that. Ah, great. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah. Just in the nick of time, mate. Really? Who said that? Oh. Move, we have to move, mate. Simple as that. Storm Noa, bringing him in 2x2. Nice. Yeah. Oh, ho, ho. Look what's coming. Oh my goodness me. I'm not going to miss this one. I'm not going to miss this one. Look at the rain. Look at the rain. Look at it. And that is literally, yeah. Well, at the moment, there's still Is that ATR? It is. Fun for all the family. Hold tight, hold tight. Grab yourself a toffee apple while you're waiting. Wreck your teeth in 5 minutes flat. I have to say, in all the years of doing this, and so many lovely people coming up and saying hello, and anybody here, Dad and his daughter just now, I do apologise, just in the heat of everything. The randomest one was a geezer came up to me and said, "Do you want a toffee apple?" I had to decline it. What a lovely thing to do, but very random. Either been down the fair or he's got a surplus of them. So this could be a sketchy trying to straighten it up there, you see, man. Wow. Easy. Sink rate. There we go, he's got it back on track now. Come on, mate, come on. You can do this. Here they go. Oh. Yeah. A few white knuckles in there, man, I'm telling you. A few white knuckles in there. Well done. Very nicely done. Now switch off that number 2 and let's get this thing taxiing in on 1. There's a big curtain of rain coming my way. Here it comes. First drops. The first drop is the deepest. Baby, I know. She's gone. She's not dead. She's gone. Come on, the Irish. Big burly rugby team. You can handle this, can't you? Oh yeah, here we go. Nice. Well used to it in Dublin, I've got to be honest with you. Oh, here we go. See the rain over the other side of the airfield there. Clearly see it. Gonna get hit. Welcome to Storm Noa, folks. Jan's views, yeah, we've had 3 go-arounds. Here it is. Here is the rain. Here is the rain. Okay. They may just got the windscreen wipers going. Can't see anything at the moment because we're bleeding. Is it literally that? Big speed up there, man. Operations for landings. Big question is whether or not they're going to shift operations onto the southern runway. Doesn't look like it at the moment. You can see one yeah. Sky News, knock yourselves out. We're more than happy for you to use the content. You've been good to us, we'll always be good to you, so thank you. Yes, help yourselves. And make sure you pick a good one as well. Oh, here we go, here we go. Proper conditions now. Oh, that sounds... I know where that is, Jilly. I know where that is. Yeah. Yeah, totally. What's his name? What's his name? John Drake. Big shout out to John Drake. Oh, man, that was nuts. That was a gnarly go around, man. Play that back. Easy for you to say. Wow! Wow, man, it's cold. It's cold, mate. My hands are frozen, my eyes are old, my knees are old and bent. My nose is drizzled. But we do it for you folks. Especially for you.
shear. But that was not wind shear, that was just pilot induced. It just wasn't happy with the approach and the conditions. Yeah! Wow! Wow! Wow!
What will happen? I'd say that 767's got to be the number one. This is another go around here, look. Negative. Now, based on the amount of activity with go-arounds here, I'm predicting they're going to switch operations to the southern runway, in which case we've got to get round there too sweet, haven't we? Got an hour of operations yet, but whoa! Someone's just lit the fires on an A380. Wow! Yeah! Wow! Wild and windy. Braving it. No, they're not. Oh dear. Is that wind shear? I think it is. Gear staying down. Gear doors open. Nothing beats that 767 yet though. Hey! That was nuts. Now this next jet in will have been notified. Warning, wind shear at 500 feet or whatever it might be. Previous aircraft has gone around. The one before that, and the one before that, and the one before that. Well done to air traffic control, by the way, because obviously the skies over London are going to get quite busy with all these aircraft being stacked back in the hole. Back of the stack for you, Black. There's another one, a long way out by the looks of it. I think they've had enough. A very controlled and lazy approach from that Eurowings 320. Just not happy with the conditions. Get round to the paddock, and on the pad I can get onto the pad if needs be. It's a funny old taxi with this little 320.
civil aircraft vectored for the for the northern yet, Julie? Maybe it's just busy gates. He's taken for a ride round the block. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, if you look out to the right hand side of your window, you'll see the Terminal 2 gates. We're just going to take a little, this kind of makes me think he's coming out on this runway, Jeffy. Look, the 737 is also heading out over this way. I think they're going to be switching runways, folks, purely because of the heightened activity with the wind. That is very unusual for a jet to. It's interesting, bit of patchwork on their speed tape. Wow, blimey. Bit of a temporary fix, isn't it? Okay, one more landing, and then we're heading to the paddock, folks. Yeah, because of all the got this one. Oh, yeah, she's down. She's down. Nicely done. Nicely done. So here we go then. Looks like this is the last arrival at the moment, folks. Now don't go too far. We're going to leave the chat on if you want to hang around and chat. On the new one, yeah, we're going to start a new stream, folks, which will be for the southern side. Looks like they're switching operations. We did kind of plan for this, but obviously for us to break everything down and get it in the van and get over there, it takes around about half an hour. But arrivals are scheduled for 3 o'clock anyway on the southern runway, so we will just have an extension of that. That was pretty dramatic. That 767. Did you timestamp that, GP? Go around. Is that it? Is that it, GP? Wow, gear's still up, still down, I mean. folks. The southern runway. We're going to the southern runway now. Give me half an hour. I'll be as quick as I possibly can. Don't go too far.
Okay, GP.